Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got an important update that could directly impact your bank account. If you've been keeping an eye on your Social Security benefits, especially as April wraps up, there's good news. A round of payments is going out this week, and for some beneficiaries, those checks could be as high as $5,108. That's right, this isn't just another regular payment cycle. This is a big week for a specific group of retirees, and if your birthday falls between the 21st and 31st of any month, this might just be your turn to receive your benefits. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know: who qualifies for the maximum benefit, when exactly the checks are going out, and how payment timing works depending on your birth date and when you first claimed benefits. Let's start by understanding why this week matters. The Social Security Administration, or SSA, provides monthly payments to around 70 million Americans. These include retirement, survivor, and disability benefits, with payouts exceeding $1 trillion annually. That's a massive system, and it's not one size fits all. Not everyone gets their payment on the same day. Instead, the SSA distributes payments throughout the month based on the recipient's birthday and how long they've been receiving benefits. For example, those who started collecting benefits before May 1997 are usually paid at the beginning of the month. But for those who started afterward, your birthday determines when you'll see your check. So, let's talk dates. The April 2025 Social Security payment schedule is already well underway. On April 1st, Supplemental Security Income, SSI, beneficiaries received their payments. This group includes elderly, blind, or disabled individuals with limited financial resources. Then on April 3rd, checks were sent to people who've been collecting Social Security since before May 1997 and also to those who receive both Social Security and SSI. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of any month, your payment went out on April 9th. For birthdays between the 11th and 20th, the payment date was April 16th. And now, this week, it's time for beneficiaries born between the 21st and 31st of any month to receive their monthly benefit, with checks scheduled to be paid on Wednesday, April 23rd. That's the big news. Now let's clear up some confusion. Not everyone follows this payment calendar. If you've been receiving Social Security since before May 1997, your payments usually arrive on the 3rd of each month, regardless of your birth date. Also, if you're someone who gets both Social Security and SSI, your payment schedule follows a different pattern. This system helps distribute payments more evenly and reduces the strain on SSA systems, but it also makes it easy to lose track of when your money is actually coming in. That's why it's crucial to know where you fall in the payment schedule. So, how much can you expect to receive? That depends on a few key factors: when you retire, your lifetime earnings, and how many years you've worked. In 2025, the maximum monthly benefit you can receive from Social Security is $5,108. But only if you retire at age 70 after a long career of high earnings and maximum Social Security tax contributions. If you retire at the full retirement age of 67, the maximum monthly benefit drops to $4,018. And if you choose to retire early at 62, the maximum you can receive each month is $2,831. So yes, the timing of your retirement plays a huge role in determining your monthly income. But here's the thing. While those maximum benefit numbers sound impressive, most people receive much less. As of January 2025, the average Social Security retirement check is about $1,976 per month. That's a long way from the $5,108 maximum, and it reflects the reality of average lifetime earnings and early retirement decisions. Still, every dollar counts, especially when you're living on a fixed income, so understanding how these figures are calculated is essential. And what about SSI? If you're receiving supplemental security income, your benefit amount is determined by several different factors, including your income, the nature of your disability, if applicable, and your household size. In 2025, the maximum monthly SSI payment is $967 for an individual and $1,450 for a couple. Unlike traditional Social Security retirement benefits, SSI is need-based, so the amount can fluctuate depending on your financial situation. Now, let's talk about what happens if your payment doesn't show up on time. According to the SSA, you should wait at least 3 working days before contacting them about a missing check. This means weekends and federal holidays don't count. For example, if your check was scheduled for April 23rd and it hasn't arrived by April 28th, then it's time to call the SSA and see what's going on. Delays can happen due to banking issues, holidays, or internal processing slowdowns, so give it a few days before sounding the alarm. For those who prefer direct deposit, it's also important to make sure your banking information is up to date. Most Social Security recipients now receive their benefits through direct deposit or the SSA's Direct Express debit card system. If you've recently changed banks or switched accounts, and you didn't update that with the SSA, your check could be delayed or misdirected. Always double-check your details and make sure everything's correct, especially before a big payment week like this one. So, to recap, if your birthday falls between the 21st and 31st of any month and you started collecting Social Security after May 1997, expect your payment on Wednesday, April 23rd. If you don't receive your check within 3 business days, reach out to the SSA. If you're someone who qualifies for the maximum benefit, meaning you retired at age 70 after years of high earnings, you could see a check for as much as $5,108 this week. But even if your check is closer to the national average of $1,976, it's still an important part of your monthly budget. That's it for today's update. These Social Security payments are a lifeline for millions of Americans, and knowing when and how they arrive can help you better manage your finances. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more updates like this. We're here every week with the latest news on Social Security, retirement planning, and everything you need to stay informed and financially secure. Got questions or want to share your experience with this month's payment? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care and stay well.